What's up, y'all? Welcome to a video on Piece Treasure Cruise. I know I haven't done a walkthrough video for a raid in a long time, but yeah, it's Sanji raid. You already know Sanji is my favorite character, and I'm just gonna show you how to beat his raid. I know it's pretty difficult. It was pretty difficult for me when I first started to do it, and this team, unfortunately, is extremely pay to play, like extremely pay to play. So if you can't do it, then don't feel discouraged. But all I'm gonna do is just show you guys like the blueprint to beating him, like what you have to do on each stage, because all of that is such a pain. So you do need level 3 bind. And there is a stage where you get despaired for 10 turns. So if you don't want to get despair for 10 turns, you will need level 3 despair as well. The healing is just a bonus. Matching orbs is also a bonus. But we're gonna use a Germa 66 team, like the entire Germa team. And as you can see, my team is max limit broken. All the units are max limit broken, so that means they all got an extra slot. But you can, if you have this exact team, you don't need them all to be limit broken. Like, they can beat Sanji with relative ease. All you have to do is know what stage does what, and you're good to go. So first stage here, this kind fellow in the middle makes it so that tandem and receive orbs are beneficial to you. Don't know why, it just does it. So in this stage, nothing bad can really happen to you here unless you leave one of these glasses looking coons above like 30%, below 30%. Then they change all your orbs to badly matching orbs, but y'all been knew that from the Shiki raid and whatnot. The dinosaurs, normally it's the Triceratops like we have here. Sometimes it's the Tyrannosaurus. The Tyrannosaurus attacks once every 3 turns. The Triceratops will attack every turn. That is his turn to attack. So if you want to stall in the first stage, you can. I recommend doing it when the Tyrannosaurus is here, so that way you can get like a good 6 turns, but you'll have to tank some damage. So without further ado, let's just clear this room out. We'll clear all these units, no problem. Look at that, a nice cool 1 million without even trying. This team is stupid powerful when you have all the units, because all of them have the same sailor ability that makes Psi Orbs beneficial, and Judge's Captain ability makes it so that Psi Orbs appear at a more frequent rate. So put 2 and 2 together, you have matching orbs pretty much all the time. And on this stage, you want to clear all these freaking tank top yellow looking mofos as soon as possible, because they will despair you for 10 turns. And I know y'all don't want to put up with that. So yeah, when you get to this room, just clear them all out. Oh, whoops. Auto targeting sucks. That's okay. You're gonna have to stall on stage 4 anyways, but we didn't want to do that. So here you just stall on the Elder Turtle. That does a good 2,000 damage, 2,592 damage. Because Judge's Captain ability also reduces damage, I think by 15%. Then on this stage, after the second turn, whether it's their time to attack or not, they will rewind all your specials by 2 turns, which is very inconvenient. So unless you want that to happen to you, just kill everybody within 2 turns. If not, then just leave them alive and take the damage if you feel like you have to. But I recommend just killing them within the 2 turns. On this stage, these little, let me be politically correct, because everybody's sensitive in 2018, 2017, and all that. These nasty women will paralyze a unit for, I believe, 5 turns. And if you leave them alone, if you leave them alive, yeah, that's what they do. On the first turn, that it doesn't matter if they're attacking or not, they will paralyze you for 5 turns. So what you want to do is clear out all the women, and you're gonna leave the elder turtle. I mean, not elder turtle, the elder seahorse. So you just attack. Autocorrect wants me to attack the seahorse because auto targeting is garbage. And on a seahorse, this is a extremely easy stall, especially if you have level 5 auto heal. He attacks for like 4,900, which is normally I think like 5,100 on a normal team because Judge reduces damage. And he locks a unit for 10 turns, but it's an easy stall. Don't even worry about it. Just take the lock. If you have level 3 bind, it goes down to 7 turns. And you can, as long as you have enough health, you can honestly stall this room out as long as possible. With Rocket Man ship, I heal more. They look, he attacks 5,000. That's pretty much nothing when you use a Judge team. You have so much health. So you just stall out the turns. Every other turn he attacks. So if you heal like 2,000, you're going to be taking like 3,000 damage every turn. Pretty much, essentially. And this is the longest part of the raid. You just wait it out. And just if in case you don't know, that is a 5 perfect hit barrier. So you have to hit 5 perfects before you deal any damage, which in retrospect is good because that way you won't kill him. Because I doubt he has that much HP. I think he has like 7. So you just hit perfects. Oh, whoops. Oh, I botched that. I botched that. How embarrassing. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, let's actually try to get him out of the way this time. Damn. There we go. Now, when you get to Sanji, Sanji does a lot of things. I believe that on the 4th turn, if he has over 95% health, he will rewind your captain specials by 7 turns. He shuffles your orbs every single turn. And what you want to do here, because if you use an attack boosting special, he'll put up that same 5 perfect hit barrier that you just saw in the Elder Seahorse. So if you use a normal team, it's best to have 2 attack boosters. But since we have Niji, he boosts attack by 1.75 times for 2 turns. So on the first turn, what you want to do is use Niji's special so it can put up that perfect barrier. The Germa, they're absolutely inspired by the Power Rangers. Nobody can tell me different. So just attack. I mean, you really don't even have to get all perfects and do damage here. I promise you don't. This team does 8 million damage easy when you burst. I'm just doing it just to be safe. And you see that he shuffles orbs. Now, what we do, use Ichiji's special. Ichiji delays, and he sets the attack chain at 2.5 times. But since he has the delay barrier, since Sanji has a delay barrier, he won't delay. Yonji, he boosts attack by delayed enemies by 1.75 times. And also, if you're that's what he does. If you're a captain is a powerhouse, he boosts by 1.75 times against delayed enemies. And he does additional typeless damage, which is basically the same thing with Sabo special, Raid Sabo. And Reiju puts up a shield that reduces attacks by 70%, I believe, and it cuts paralysis, bind, despair by 3 turns, silence too, I believe, by 3 turns, and heals for 700 at the end of the turn. And basically, you want to enter this room with more than, I'd say, 10,000 health, because you're gonna have to tank an attack from Sanji. You're gonna tank at least 1 attack, and after you beat Sanji, he does damage to you that is obscenely high. That's what Reiju's shield is for. And if you use Reiju, her shield will cause him to do, I think, 7,000 damage, or I don't know. But since you heal up by 7,000, no, it does 9,000, somewhere around that. We'll see. And Reiju will heal up right before that attack, so you want to have at least like 6,000 HP before you use Reiju's special, so you can heal up and you'll be able to tank the damage. Then after that, you use Judge's special to give you all matching orbs, and not only does it give you all matching orbs, he boosts the effectiveness of orbs by 2 times. But here we didn't really get all matching orbs, but that's good enough. Yeah, all perfects, and you don't even have to hit with Niji. So look, Sanji comes back, and then he uses his special. This is what makes the raid hard, honestly. Yeah, he does 1,300 damage. So you want to have like at least 7,000. At least 7,000 after that first hit you take from Sanji. And Sanji does like 7,000 himself. So you want to enter this room with like 1,400, 1,000, 14,000, sorry. You want to enter this room with like 14,000 so you can tank that first hit, use Reiju special, still have enough HP left over. And then after this, he heals back with like 100, no, not even, like 70,000 HP. So basically you can just use the Rocket Man special if you have it, and he clears him. And that's how you beat Sanji raid. If you have all the units, this raid is very stress free. If you don't, it's going to be a little bit hard because you need somebody that's going to block Sanji's special. And not only that, you need somebody, if they don't boost attack for 2 turns, you need somebody that's going to boost the attack, so that you'll be able to get through the little perfect shield and do damage on the next turn as well. Sanji raid is not hard at all. Well, yeah, it's not that hard. There are harder raids. I think Bartolomeo's raid is pretty difficult. But other than that, yeah, you can find a team and beat this team. Even though this team is not free to play, I'm sure you can find any combination if you just look on GitHub long enough. And yeah, that's basically my video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps you beat Sanji if you're having difficulty with him. And thank you for watching.